Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen, to Mo to Frank Stadium for this varsity girls lacrosse matchup between Garnet Valley and York Catholic. Garnet Valley with an undefeated season so far. York Catholic right behind them in the rankings. Garnet Valley ranked number 4, York Catholic number 5. Alec, this should be a really good game. They both have a common opponent in Kenner Dale, which they both blew out.
Yeah, I mean both teams are obviously very good. Springfield is, not Springfield. Kenner Dale was a good player, and obviously they have, and obviously just shows how good both these teams are. I've been really impressed with how Garnet Valley's played, but tonight they're gonna get a test, and they're gonna get another test against a very good York Catholic team. We've seen them replicate this success against really good teams like Archbishop Carroll when they were at Archbishop Carroll just last week or 2 weeks ago, I should say. And now they're gonna face this team, and I'm excited, and I think it's gonna be a really close game, and it'll come down to the wire.
Of course, the York Catholic Irish, again, 5th in the rankings, should be a good game. Two 25-minute halves for today's game, unlike last night's game against Springfield, which is 10 four quarters for the boys lacrosse matchup. Thank you. But this should be a good one. 4 and 5 in the rankings here at the Mo. Of course, 4 having the advantage being at home. Just wanted to give you an update on the weather. It is in the 50s, but it has a 60% chance of rain of tonight's forecast. So this ball could get a little slippery, and you could have a little bit of a harder time possessing the ball.
There you go. Well, you gotta embrace the elements. Obviously, I'm sure both these teams have not played in harsh weather this year. Now they're getting a little bit of a test, and quite frankly, I like the cold and I like the rain.
Yeah, you're in the minority on that one.
That's fair enough.
Face off. Ball's loose. Garnet Valley picks it up. Sidney Pyan.
Now this is what they gotta do. They gotta win these face-offs tonight. And now they're off to a good start. Pyon, obviously one of the best, not just in the Central League, and you'd argue for districts and states that she's one of the best lacrosse players for facing off.
Kendall DiCamillo.
And it looks like that so far Cannerdale's defense, or not no or I'm sorry, your Catholic's defense has been very good so far.
At least you didn't say Haverford.
That's yeah, that is a positive, yes.
Shot by Garnet Valley wide. Garnet Valley ball and got there first. Maya Langen will inbound.
I'll take that every day of the week.
Pyon. High pass to Caitlin Henning. DiCamillo has a goal this year.
Oh.
Save by the keeper.
Yeah, nice save there by Madison Perry. Obviously a really tough shot to save from by DiCamillo there, and especially since it was a rocket.
Right into the stick. Good save by Perry. York Catholic with their first possession of the day.
And two keys to this game are winning the faceoffs and being able to come in with goals on each of your possessions.
Ball's loose. That's a pass, so if that goes out of bounds, they do recover it. Mary Roseberry, a little miscommunication shot. Save from McLaughlin.
And again, nice defense there from Garnet Valley, being able to prevent a good York Catholic shot.
Ball's still loose. Turnover. York Catholic. Garnet Valley is the ball.
And this is where Garnet Valley is most dangerous. These fast breaks.
Kendall DiCamillo. defender got there just in the nick of time. She may have wanted to pull the shot there.
Yeah, I'm surprised that she didn't pull it almost immediately. Looked like she hesitated for a moment, and the defender got back there, and again, that's good. That's really good defense.
Henning to Stankiewicz. Now behind the goal, Langen.
And so far, they're not getting any close shots.
Pyan. Ball's loose. Picked up by York Catholic. York Catholic ball, little contact there. They're gonna bring her back.
Yeah, it looked like Kalish just lost the ball there. I don't think she knew where it was. Yeah, so obviously a little bit of a low-scoring affair so far, and for both these teams, this is a little uncommon. Normally we see quick strike goals early on in the first period, and so far we're just not seeing that right now.
Here's Olivia Staples on the left side of your screen. Feeds it to Shannon Staples. I don't know if they're related somehow.
A good chance. Probably my guess they're probably sisters because you don't often hear that last name, Staples.
Yeah, especially on the same team.
Very true.
Ball's loose. Picked up by McLaughlin.
Interesting. It looks like both these teams just can't seem to get a good shot off on each other, and that's the reason why. Why there's not hasn't been any goals.
Yellow card's out. So we haven't seen one of these this year.
Yeah, that's the first time. We normally see a yellow flag in boys lacrosse, but I guess when you make enough contact, that's where it gets drawn.
They're saying it's contact to the head.
Yeah, I guess.
Because the referee, I guess, touched his head. That's my I guess that's an educational guess.
Yeah. Now what Garnet Valley's got to do, they gotta be able to take advantage. They gotta be able to take advantage of this. Let's call it a power play. Ooh,
Free shot.
That's huge for Garnet Valley here, and we know how good they are on these.
First free shot of the day. It'll be Henning taking it. Ref blows the whistle. 1-for-1 and a goal. Caitlin Henning with the first goal of the day on a free shot. They are 100% for those. 1-0.
Yeah, and that penalty, those two penalties there for your Catholic were killers there, man, and gave Garnet Valley a golden opportunity to take the lead here and gain the momentum. And each goal, it looks like in today's game could potentially have a big way in deciding this game.
19:45 left to go in the first half.
And obviously it's great. Obviously it's really great to have a lot of good attackers. And that's been key for Garnet Valley this year. And here we go with these face-offs again.
Yeah. Can we get like a stopwatch on that, just to see how long it takes for the face-off?
I honestly would, yeah.
Yeah.
And Garnet Valley won that again.
Stankiewicz, whistle's blown.
Huh.
They're gonna deliberate about something. I don't know what it is.
I think there might have been that Bendo might have lost her stick there.
Yeah, I think that's the case because you just got a new one.
Yeah, because it looked like she just changed it out.
So Garnet Valley will keep possession. They're going to continue to stop the play.
Yeah. Now it's on, now play is on. Ooh.
Pion, whistle.
Yeah, you knew that was coming. Yeah, it looked like that staple that Doherty's stick got a little close to Pion there, her head area, and that's why I think the whistle is blown.
So she'll have another opportunity. She's right on the 20.
I can't imagine her getting off a clean shot right here. A little too far out, and she has the same mindset too. Wait for a better one.
Inside, shot, scored. Kalish with their first of the game. 18:44, point blank range of the goalie, 2-0.
Yeah, and that's again really nice backdoor cut. I'll call it from Kalish, giving herself a wide open shot in the paint, and a great pass there from Pion, right on target. And that's just easy pickings there for Garnet Valley, and then for the York Catholic defense, it looked like that there was some miscommunication because on the back because you had three defenders in that area, and no one was able to stop that ball from getting to Kalish.
18:44 left to go in the half. A lot of whistles early, so not a lot of time has moved. Pion with the face-off.
And I don't know what they're waiting on. 7. Looks like we've gone over 10 seconds for this face-off. I find kind of concerning that the boys' face-offs take way less time.
Yeah, I do agree. Ball's in the air, high in the air. 14.39 seconds. Ryan Liddy keeping that track for us.
And York Catholic finally gets a face-off win. And they could really use a goal out of this possession.
York Catholic with possession. Foul there. Ball was loose. Doesn't matter.
Yeah, that was definitely a foul there. Good call. Got her in the shoulder.
Shot.
These handheld whistles, they're killing me, man. You can't. No one on the field can hear them, and we barely can hear it. And in my opinion, once again, the PIAA has to either ban those or they have to improve their technology.
Saved by McLaughlin. Central York 0-1 on their free shots. Shot by Sidney Menser, no good.
Yeah, and a great save there from McLaughlin. And that's a big one too. You could use as many saves as you can in this game, especially against a good team like York Catholic.
Contact. Number 37 already has a yellow card. Ella Linthicum. Another foul in York Catholic. They're getting very chippy.
Yeah. And obviously you can't, if you're Catholic, you can't really be happy with the way the game's going so far. They've on the last two Garnet Valley possessions, they've been able to come away with goals. And on offense, they can't seem to gain momentum.
Ball's loose. Picked up by the speedy Matty Kalish. Inside, ball's loose. Garnet Valley ball. They are going to give it back to the Jaguars. Foul there on York Catholic again. Kalish way far out. But she is dominant on her left stick side. She passes it.
Yeah, and there was no way that even with her speed, she was going to be able to get into the goal that quickly.
This is their second attempted free shot of the night. 2 for 2. Henning with her second. And with 16:22 left to go, it is 3-0.
And you can't ask for a better start if you're the Jaguars here. Henning obviously taking advantage of her opportunities and getting those shots. And usually it's not just Henning, it's Kalish. It's Kalish. It's DiCamillo. It's Stankiewicz. It's Shoemaker. There's always someone stepping up for Garnet Valley and Kingsborough too. It's always great when any of your attackers are able to and have the opportunities to step up each and every game.
Sidney Pion for the face-off. Took one less second that time, 13.23.
And again, another that York Catholic. The one thing that has gone right for them lately is that they have won the last 2 face-offs, which again is huge in lacrosse. I cannot stress that enough.
Here's Shannon Staples to Madison Williams. Going back to Menser. Menser with the shot wide of McLaughlin.
Yeah, again, another inaccurate shot there from York Catholic. And the one accurate shot they had was saved by McLaughlin.
Inside. Free shot.
And again, no one could hear the electric whistle until a few seconds after the play actually happened.
So Shannon Staples will attempt this one. They are 0 for 1 on these type of shots today, while Garnet Valley is 2 for 2. Shot. Save by McLaughlin. They are 0 for 2 for those shots.
And McLaughlin's really stepping up her game tonight. Obviously, this is the exact kind of start you want for her. And now Garnet Valley is running down the field again.
Stankiewicz. Shot. Right above the goalkeeper's head and scored. Stankiewicz with her first of the game. And she adds one more to the Garnet Valley's tally. 4-0. 14:47 left to go in the half. 4 unanswered goals from the Jags.
And now York Catholic's being forced to call timeout because of it. You can't ask for a better start from both the defense and the offense here. Stankiewicz obviously using that speed to run all the way down the field to get that 1-1 goal, which he obviously takes advantage of and does about 99% of the time.
We'll be right back after a short break. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. 14:47 left to go. 4-0 Garnet Valley over York Catholic.
And you gotta wonder if perhaps having to come all this way on a weekend doesn't set the best opportunity for York Catholic.
York Catholic with a fast break, 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. Shot. And off the stick, Garnet Valley gets it back. It was one of the best opportunities York has had all day.
Yeah, you cannot miss if you're a Catholic there. That was Grace Doyle, who's running up the field, being able to use her speed, but again, you got to take advantage of that. And just York Catholic has not really put on any accurate shots today besides those 2 free shots, which McLaughlin has saved.
Until now, York Catholic has scored. Grace Doyle with the goal cuts the lead to just 3, 4-1 with 14:08 left to go in the half. And as Lydia and I were talking, this game's still very early. It is still young. 2 25-minute halves, so you have 14 minutes in this half. Over 30 minutes. It's a long time.
Yeah, it definitely is, and that thaws the ice there for York Catholic. Obviously, a nice job by Doyle atoning for that missed shot, and cutting down York Catholic's deficit to 3.
So 10 minutes, 53 seconds into the half, the York Catholic has scored their first goal of the game. Face off. And York Catholic wins. Doyle on the move just after scoring her first goal. Dropped it, turns it over. York Catholic recovers. Free shot.
And you gotta win those face-offs. And credit to York Catholic, the one thing that has gone right from these last few possessions is winning those face-offs.
So taking this will be Kelly Gwynn. It's the first time we've called her name tonight. She will have a shot at Sierra McLaughlin. Shot. There was contact with it, but she missed. It's going to stay with York Catholic.
I don't know about that. It looked like Bendo stuck her stick out there a little farther.
And Bendo has a longer stick, too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so I'm not really sure how the official says that that's your Catholic ball, and the last possession too. They
shot no good.
I don't know, some questionable calls right now. They could have, and the last possession too. Well, when York Catholic got their goal, Garnet Valley had the ball, but then for some reason they brought it back.
York Catholic 0 for 3 on their shot so far from point blank range for free shots. Saved by McLaughlin with the stick, make that 0 for 4.
Yeah, and again, their defense has been insane. It's been honestly so far these last 10 minutes, I would have to say this has been their best defense all year.
So 4-1, 12:28 left to go. Remember, these are undefeated teams that we're talking about here. Garnet Valley with a 3-goal lead, 4 versus 5 in the rankings.
Yep. Yeah, they're undefeated so far. Both these teams have beaten a lot of really good teams. And you gotta love it that both these teams are going at it tonight.
Garnet Valley 2 for 2 from free shots. Stankiewicz will take her first of the day. Stankiewicz, flag,
and that's gonna be Garnet Valley. Ball again. We'll get another. Stankiewicz will get another opportunity here. I mean the way she was crunched by both those defenders there. You knew the flag was eventually gonna come out.
Stankiewicz high. Garnet Valley has it.
And
inside, DiCamillo, saved by the stick. She recovers her own miss.
Yeah, and again, that was a good opportunity there for Garnet Valley. Luckily, York Catholic, their defense has started to stiffen a little bit, and a good job of not allowing another goal there. And however Garnet Valley still retains possession. This is just one possession at a time, taking advantage of each opportunity you have.
Stankiewicz makes a move to her right. Shot no good.
That rule kills me. In my opinion, if there's a foul like that while she's in the shooting motion,
it should count.
It should count. They should let her finish it out.
It's starting to rain outside. Of course, we're here in the press box, so not affecting us, but definitely affecting those players.
That's for sure.
Stankiewicz scored. Absolute laser from point blank. 5-1, Garnet Valley. That's Stankiewicz's second goal of the day.
And that was a laser from Stankiewicz. After having that shot taken away from her the first time around, and missing our first free shot, she sticks with it and fires a laser and just a great sequence for all around. As she's her second goal of the night, puts Garnet Valley up 5-1, and taking one possession at a time and taking advantage of those opportunities.
Stankiewicz, that goal unassisted. 10:23 left to go. 5-1.
And as we're waiting for the face-off, yet again.
Won by York Catholic. Grace Doyle actually has not been doing a bad job with the face-offs tonight.
That's pretty much the one thing that has gone right for your Catholic right now, is that they've been able to win those face-offs. It's just that, again, once again, I'm going to say it, going back to taking advantage of your opportunities one possession at a time, and so far your Catholic has not done that.
Inside, ball was stripped, contact, free shot for Kelly Gwynn. This will be her second free shot of the night. Actually, no, this will be number 12, Madison Williams. This is her first free shot of the night.
And let's see if Garnet Valley can get another stop here.
They will. Sierra McLaughlin with the stick save. Mary Rose Berry right there. Be a foul on Berry.
And again, you could argue beforehand that Berry was fouled even before she lost the ball there. I was a little surprised that there was no whistle there either.
Whistle blown.
I get it's not contact, but you can't just blow the whistle every time someone touches someone else. I mean that goes for both sides. That goes for both sides too. You have to let the players play. That's my motto. Always has been, always will be.
Clock continues to run. 8:30 left to go in the half.
Let's see if Doyle can take advantage here.
He tried to pass it there on the right side. Didn't work. Garnet Valley gets the ball back almost immediately.
And McClintock just running up the field. It doesn't look like she's. It doesn't look like she's gonna give it up yet. Now she will.
Stankiewicz.
And she will run back over to her side, or Garnet Valley's zone. I'll call it.
Kalish. To Payan.
And again, another opportunity for Garnet Valley. Here's the thing against this team. When your foot's on the gas pedal, you don't take it off. You press even harder, especially against this York Catholic team.
Kennedy Camillo.
And again, that York Catholic's defense finally stops Garnet Valley. And York Catholic turnover.
6:52 left to go. 5-1.
And obviously this game is still within reach, but if you're York Catholic, the sloppiness has definitely been killing you so far, especially on the offensive end. And now DeCamillo gets in on the fun.
Kendall DiCamillo, 6:36 left to go, 5-1.
And again, defense to offense here. You got to be extremely happy with how quickly Garnet Valley was able to turn a turnover into a goal. I think it was less than about 10 seconds between when the turnover happened and when they got the ball back. And DiCamillo, after missing her first two shots, finally gets one in. And you knew eventually, with knowing how good she is, that she was eventually going to strike tonight.
A little more than 18 minutes in, Kendall DiCamillo makes it 6-1.
This has been a fairly quick moving first half. Normally these halves take like 45 minutes. Doesn't look like it's going to take nearly as long.
Garnet Valley, one of their first face-off wins in a while. Stankiewicz laser into the corner and she scores. 7-1, 2 goals in less than 10 seconds.
That's when Garnet Valley's offense is firing on all cylinders, they're unstoppable. That's all I gotta say. And from the face-off, Stankiewicz just uses her speed and runs by 2 or 3 York Catholic defenders, and the shot wasn't even that easy either. It was a very small angle, and she was able to fit into the top left corner, and give herself, I believe, a hat trick tonight. Correct?
I believe so, and here's some news. Amanda Reed is coming into the game, replacing Madison Perry in goal. Amanda Reed was playing in the JV game, and she did not fare well against Garnet Valley's JV, but they have decided to pull the starting varsity goalie.
Yeah, I mean I don't exactly blame Perry there. Her defense in front of her has not been that good tonight. Garnet Valley's gotten a lot of wide open shots, and again she has not had her greatest game, but she cannot be all to blame for that.
So York Catholic ball. Binders Lauren Bendo.
Yeah, and let's see if York Catholic's offense can take advantage here and score a goal. They haven't scored a goal. I believe their first goal is at 10:52, and they haven't scored since.
Shot. Scored.
I think there was.
No, they're confirming the goal. It is a goal.
Yeah, that's kind of weird because I thought the whistle came before the shot. She actually got the shot off, and that counted. So let's go back to Stankiewicz's shot earlier where that didn't count. Why doesn't that count now? I'm sorry, but I mean that's again. I understand officials make bad calls, but inconsistency drives me crazy. It always has and always will be. And again, if that happens, if that happens on Garnet Valley's end, the officials should waive. The officials should give Garnet Valley a goal on that end too.
Sydney Menser with the goal. 5:16 left to go.
Yeah, and Coach Purvis is visibly unhappy with the official who made the call.
He's still arguing. Mary Rose very unhappy. I don't blame her.
Yeah, I mean that was a pretty. I mean, I'm trying to think what was worse, that call or Conforto leaning and get hit by a pitch, and the umpire about to call a strike, but then calls it a hit by pitch. I don't know.
You made a baseball reference during a lacrosse game, Alec?
I'm trying to compare bad calls, but that's just how good I am. But again, yeah, once again, inconsistency drives me nuts.
Of course, knowing Alec for as long as I have, does not surprise me. 5:09 left to go, 7-2. Just to introduce our crew, I'm Ben Hoyt. I play-by-play, Alec Eskin color commentary. Ryan Liddy on camera duty for tonight. 4:52 left to go in the half. DiCamillo through several
See,
defenders.
now that should be a goal there. Yeah.
And they're going to call it a goal.
Yeah, they got called.
No.
Oh, come on now. Really? That's pathetic. I'm sorry, but that was the exact same play there, and they waved it off. I can't believe that happened. Literally, almost the exact same thing happened.
Yeah,
Why isn't that a goal? I'm trying to figure that out.
Not just once, but twice.
And now it looks like DiCamillo's gonna get another free shot. Yeah, but again, hypocrisy is at its finest there, or inconsistency, hypocrisy, whatever synonyms. Both work in that situation.
DiCamillo gets the goal.
Does she get the goal? No, she
It's
doesn't.
saved.
Ah.
So they robbed Garnet Valley of a goal,
Yeah.
which is, like Alex said, pathetic. But 3:50 left to go. Maddie Kalish.
Now what are they calling?
It's going to be a foul on York Catholic. And Kalish will take the free shot. Of course, Kalish on her dominant side right now. This is a perfect opportunity at goal. This could be your second of the day. And it will. So finally the cold comes after a couple obstacles.
Yeah.
8-2, 3:17 left to go.
Garnet Valley, they're really going their free shots, and you can see why there. Kalish using her speed to get that goal, getting her second goal of the night, and getting Garnet Valley's lead back up to 6. But again, going back to that one call, to those sequences of calls there, I still those are probably some of the most frustrating calls that we've seen all year. Quite frankly, I mean, usually the officials have been very good so far for Lacrosse, but today there has been a lot of questionable calls on both sides.
I agree. Some of freshman year, we got really angry.
Oh no, if for those of you who've listened since we were freshmen, I mean, we used to get really hot, and that's saying something.
We've matured a little bit, not
Yeah.
a lot, but a little.
Yeah.
3:17 left to go, 8-2.
And let's see if York Catholic can settle in here. And there's not that much time left to go in the first half. It's
Now I would say a couple more possessions each, and that's gonna probably be it.
yeah. I mean, they're again very quick. Normally you don't see this from either team. Like normally you don't see this in these games.
Shot, point blank range. What a stop by McLaughlin.
Yeah, I'm gonna give credit to both McLaughlin and Bendo there. Both of them were able to converge on. I believe that was Doyle there, from stopping that shot right in front of the goal.
Foul on York Catholic. And they're going to chill on this ball for as long as they can.
Yeah, it looks like it. I mean, honestly, I would keep the same energy here if I were Garnet Valley. Just increase his lead as much as possible going into the half, and personally, when you hold the ball like that, I'm especially in this kind of game, I consider it playing not to lose. You gotta play to win.
I think I just saw a bat flying over the field.
I thought it was a bird.
A bird doesn't fly like that.
I mean, it could be a bat too. You could. Like there's a very good chance that it was a bat. I mean, what were the shape of the wings?
I don't know, but it doesn't fly right like a bird. Like I think it was a little you know, a little crooked like a bat. I've seen a bat fly like that before. So, I'm calling something.
What's going on now?
Thunder.
I didn't hear anything, but alright.
So there's gonna be a weather delay. I don't know. We're gonna, I guess, take a break. I assume we're gonna stay in the press box until.
Yeah, I mean we'll be up here, but it's I don't know why they're I didn't hear anything.
Is that the game?
I mean they the thing is I don't is it I mean and it's 30 minutes till it's 30 minutes until they can actually go back on the field again. That's the rule. When you see or hear thunder and lightning, it starts a 30-minute clock until the players can actually go back on the field. And if the officials here or anyone hears thunder or lightning again, then that clock restarts.
And here's the problem. You know, they can't go back to the locker rooms, right?
Yes, yeah, it is a problem because now they're gonna have to stay outside and I mean or they can go in the cafeteria perhaps.
I don't know what we're gonna do.
Yeah, like everyone's gonna.
Yeah, everyone's gonna clear out.
Yeah,
And I
everyone's
guess we're
clearing out.
here.
Yeah.
Sorry, this is the first time this happened this year, and I'm just sort of like I don't know what to
I've
do.
experienced this once before. It was in a playback game my freshman year. I think it was just me. I was by myself that day, but Garnet Valley was playing Downingtown West in a game, and the same situation happened. There was thunder and lightning, but again it was in a non-pandemic year, and everyone was playing in the cafeteria, and then they came back out and.
Yeah, so we'll be back. We'll be back. Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We were having a little music debate while we were having a rain delay. Uh, actually, we liked a lot of the same stuff. With the exception of Ryan Liddy.
Yeah, I can definitely tell.
So we had a sizable rain delay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start 1:25 on the clock. Then we're gonna have a 2-minute halftime. So we're gonna have a short break, just like we did there. But I don't know if you can tell. It is pouring outside. Cats and dogs. It's going to be really tricky to grip that ball, and it's definitely going to be tricky to get going after such a long break.
Yeah, and that was, to be honest, you could probably you could argue that's an advantage for your Catholic here because now it's stopped all of Garnet Valley's momentum, and now we're gonna see what both these teams are made of, going through the rest of this game, and it's gonna I think it should be very interesting, especially with the conditions we have right now.
8-2, 1:25 left to go. We couldn't call this game because it's not halftime yet. If Thunder happens again and 1:25 is up, then it would go to the refs and the AD to make that call. And most likely, I would think they would call that game because your Catholic's not coming back here. That's a 2-hour drive. That is too far.
I mean, that was really far.
They even took a coach bus here today, and that's only reserved for far trips for Garnet Valley.
Yeah, I mean the last time I think there was a coach, it was to like the state championships.
Yeah, I remember that. But some of the other trips, that was the last time we took a coach.
Yeah.
That's around the same drive as York is to here because we were going to Hershey. That's around 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. So obviously it's going to be obviously your Catholic. A lot of the odds are stacked against them. So Garnet Valley, what you need to do is you need to take advantage of the fact that you're up by 6 goals and your main concern right now should be defense and just sucking up as much time as possible. And I think there's only about 30 seconds left to go in the first half. So this is going to be my guess is that Garnet Valley is probably going to wait till around like 10 seconds or so before they think about shooting.
Goalie came out.
How is that?
Poked it right into Kalish's head.
How is that not a penalty on the goalie there? Because that's a headshot right there. And earlier in the game that was a yellow card.
So no yellow card for the goalie. Remember they took the other one out. So.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. So again, another questionable call and more inconsistency from both these teams, from all these officials.
And finally, it's halftime at 8:28 in the night. So 2-minute first halftime. We'll be back very shortly for the second half. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half. Start of the second half after a very quick halftime. York Catholic wins the face-off. It is very cold, it is very windy, and it is very rainy. We have the heat cranking here, and it's still kind of cold.
Yeah, it's one of those weird nights after a week with nice beautiful weather, warm weather. All of a sudden you get a bunch of rain and the temperature starts to drop. Weather is something, isn't it?
It sure is. But it was predicted in the forecast, not necessarily the thunder, but the rain was definitely there in the weather forecast.
Yeah, I mean, this isn't the time of year where you would see a lot of thunderstorms. And
Shot scored. Doyle. That's her third. That's her second of the game.
yeah.
24:07 left to go. York Catholic trying to mount a comeback. 8-3.
Yeah, and obviously York Catholic has looked like the better team coming out of that break, getting a defensive stop right before the end of the half and getting a quick goal to start the second half.
So with literally less than a minute, so you have 23 53 seconds. I can't do quick math, Alec.
Yeah,
53 seconds into the second half, 8-3.
and that's absolutely what York Catholic needed.
They win another face-off. Here's Doyle. Shakes off two defenders.
And Barry playing some nice defense there. Ooh, that's
Free.
on. Yeah, and that's gonna be on York Catholic.
York Catholic foul.
Yeah, and that's gonna be a charging call, and the defender running into Barry, and what's going on? Yeah, that's a break there for Garnet Valley. Now what you need to do is you need to get that momentum back on the offensive end.
That is not easier said than done, though. Great stick check there. Lost the ball. Foul. 23:08 left to go. 8-3. Still a game. It is still a game. We've seen larger leads dissolve.
Yeah, definitely. Garnet Valley, they got it. It looks like they kind of this half a little flat-footed, and North Catholic, and they're taking advantage of that by getting as much possession time as they can.
Play will resume at the ref's whistle. Blown. And a free shot.
Yeah, I don't. Really, that's within the that's like the 15-yard line. I thought that was a little farther back.
Here's Sydney Menser looking for her second of the game. Pass,
Ooh,
shot, save by McLaughlin.
Wow, that was a fantastic save from McLaughlin there, and a great stop there for Garnet Valley. And they could use as many of those as they can.
Garnet Valley passing back.
Yeah, and York Catholic's defense has definitely been a little more aggressive to start out the half. And that's gonna be
Foul in North Catholic.
yeah. Barry was tripped up there a little bit. Oof.
Pyan.
Yeah, Kingsborough is wide open underneath there. Ooh.
Pyan forced out. Kalish. To Pyan. Swarmed. Two girls on Let's see what call they're gonna make here.
How's
Your
on
Catholic ball.
How's on Garnet Valley? Again, another questionable call. You would have thought that wouldn't have found your Catholic there.
Garnet Valley having a little trouble getting out of the gate second half. Your Catholic, they're doing pretty good. 1 goal in the last 5 minutes. They're going to need a little more than that, but
Yeah, I would, if our coach Purvis here, I would highly consider taking a timeout here. I know you only have 2.5, but I don't like but the way your Catholic's been playing so far and the way they've been able to get to run right down the field, I would get a timeout and to regroup.
Grace Doyle. Inside, little high. Picked up by Olivia Staples.
And then your Catholic's lucky to pick up that loose ball there.
Staples, ball's loose.
Oh, come on now. Come on. I'm sorry, but these officials have been absolutely brutal tonight. I mean, the amount of inconsistent calls on both these teams, and it looks and your Catholic can get a goal out of it because of another bad call.
There's a high likelihood they would. Olivia Staples, the one with the shot.
Oh, nice save.
Flag. They hold a flag. The whistle's going. Of course, the handheld whistle.
And that's going to be on your Catholic.
Yeah. Of course, the handheld whistle that
Again,
does nothing.
Yeah, we can't. If you can't, I don't understand that PIAA won't ban it. No one can hear it, and if you can't hear it, then how are you supposed to know when to start and stop? Yeah, but again,
3 girls on Henning. She gets right through them. Pass, shot, save. Hit on the wrist.
wait, what happened?
They're going to call a foul on your Catholic.
I guess so. I thought that was going your Catholic's way, but says with Garnet Valley, and again these officiating again has been suspect.
Mm-hmm.
What happened this time?
$17:58 left to go.
No, a goal here would be huge for Garnet Valley. You could definitely use one.
Pyan shoots, scores. Goalkeeper went low. She went high. 9-3, 17:45.
Yeah, and that just stopped your Catholic's momentum in their tracks. A good job by Payone taking advantage of that free shot opportunity. And Garnet Valley, it was definitely a much needed goal for them. Gets their lead back up to 6. And now they have a little more breathing room after your Catholic came out of the half. Looking at her jacket, looking really good.
Your Catholic wins the face-off. Still whistle.
Again, you can't hear that handheld whistle. They got it again.
And it's in the rain too, and wind. So
Yeah. I mean, if it's inside, I understand. I mean, it's a little easier to hear inside, but again.
And refs have to wear the mask too.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, hopefully next year when this pandemic's
at least a little, mostly behind us.
Yeah, I mean, when it's hopefully behind us, when we obviously get rid of the masks, we can then get rid of those handheld whistles as well.
Save by McLaughlin.
Yeah, I want to go back to Payone there. She was able to force Doyle to her right side, giving her a not so optimal angle, and giving McLaughlin an easy save there. So A nice double team there by Pione and Emma McLaughlin. Oh,
Foul on your Catholic.
and New York Catholic's not happy about that call either, and I don't blame them one bit. Yeah, both sides I imagine have to be extremely frustrated with the officiating tonight.
Lauren Bendo, high pass from Barry. Shot. Scored right through the legs. Henning with another goal tonight. That's her hat trick, I believe.
I believe you're correct. I mean, she's had a fantastic night so far. And so all those Garnet Valley attackers, and they scored 10 points on this really stingy York Catholic defense, and that just credits to how much skill they have and how refined their offense is. It's and again it's really good to see that you already have 2 players with hat tricks. That's in Henning and Henning and Pione.
8 minutes, 48 seconds into the second half. Henning scores again, 10-3. That's a trip. She's going to get booked here.
Oh, wow.
So that's a yellow card, and I think that's warranted on how hard the foul was.
Yeah, that looked kind of like a soccer tackle in a way, getting Pione by her feet, and obviously a dangerous play there.
And she was given a soccer card.
Yeah, and
kind of fits.
In a way, it does. Yes.
So, number 1, Olivia Staples will be sitting out for a little bit. Whistle's blown.
Oof. That was I like the idea by DiCamillo there, passing it to the open, Caitlin, passing it to the open Henning there, and now Garnet Valley will get rewarded with a better free throw shot.
Garnet Valley's converted most of them tonight.
Let's see if they can take advantage again.
Gonna bring it back out.
It's a nice stick check there by Doyle, who's been the star player for York Catholic all night. Been involved everywhere on the field.
Whistle's blown again. 14:45 left to go in soaking cold rain.
Yeah, it's definitely been a very bad weather night to say the least.
Yeah, and the rain has done nothing but got worse.
And now Garnet Valley gets a goal again, increasing their lead to 8.
Goal there for Garnet Valley makes it 10-3. 3 more goals till the running clock. 10 for girls lacrosse. Yeah, go ahead, Alec.
The fact that Garnet Valley is able to after having to sit in the cafeteria for about 45 minutes and having York Catholic get some momentum, they're able to rip off 3 straight goals, and that just shows and that doesn't show just how good skill-wise they are. That just shows how good mentally they are. This team is very strongly mentally willed, and that's a big part of this game and this team, and this is why they're still undefeated. And they've beaten really good teams like Archbishop Carroll, and it's looking good tonight against York Catholic.
So the rain has done nothing but gotten worse, but the league has gotten better for Garnet Valley. 11-3, 2 more goals till the running clock. 14-14 left to go. And honestly, I think a running clock would serve very well here in the situation. Just put your hand outside, and you'll see why.
Yeah, I would have to say so there myself.
Free shot. You do not want a goal here if you're Garnet Valley. You do not want a goal. You want 2 more goals for Garnet Valley, and you want to be out of here.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Shot. Scored. Doyle with her hat trick. 11-4. 13:44 left to go.
Yeah, and that's and Doyle again, I believe. I think she scored all their goals. I don't think any other player has scored any goals for York Catholic, and she's been, if not for her, York Catholic will probably be down by 10 or 11 by now.
Face off again. Ball high in the air.
Nice job by Garnet Valley winning that face off. The double team there from Payone and Aaron Barnes.
Reaching 9 o'clock. We got 13:20 left in this game. And by the way, they're blowing whistles because there's been a lot of them tonight.
Yeah.
I don't think we're getting out of here till 10.
Yeah, I mean the one criticism I have when there's so many whistles is that the game it makes the game a little makes the game the quality game is not as good when there's a lot of whistles. That's just from watching any sport in general, I believe.
12:53 left to go. Kingsborough to Pine. Kalish.
Ooh.
Ball's loose. Picked up by Kalish.
Ooh,
what a nice pass.
Pass by Payone. Ooh. And that's going to be another yellow there for York Catholic. Payone? Oh. And another yellow there for York Catholic. That's the third one tonight, and that's on Sharon Staples.
So both Staples getting booked.
Yeah, just again you clearly see Payne getting her head hit there, and now Garnet Valley gets another free shot.
This goalie's not had a high success rate against the free shots tonight, both in JV and varsity.
Yeah. A little surprising is to see York Catholic pull their starting goalie.
And it shows. Took a dive left, and Pine went straight up the middle. 12-4, 12-17 left to go, and we're back to an 8-point lead.
Yeah, and again, just I'm really liking the way that Garnet Valley's playing right now. They've played really well, pretty much the majority of the night. And it looks like they're gonna, and they put themselves in a very good position to win this game, with
12-17.
12-17. I can't see the clock.
Yeah, I mean, we're in a tricky position here.
Ooh.
Won by York Catholic. Here's Doyle. Ball's loose. Still loose. Picked up by Garnet Valley stick.
And like you said, that slipperiness of the ball, like you mentioned earlier, from it being wet, a bunch of players had trouble picking up earlier.
Kingsborough from the other side of the field. Olivia Kingsborough brings it to a 9-point lead. Yeah. One more till the clock runs.
Yeah, and that was a nice goal there by Sophie Kingsborough there. You're thinking of Olivia Kingsborough, her older sister, who's currently at Boston College, I believe now, right?
Yeah, but we had the pleasure of broadcasting both Kingsboroughs.
Yeah. Yeah, and they're playing this game out of reach very quickly, and I was surprised to see York Catholic not having any defenders back there, and great job by Garnet Valley taking advantage, recognizing and taking advantage of that, as Kingsborough basically had open field to the net.
Face off. This ball's gonna fly due to its slipperiness. Look, or not. Or maybe it's just too slippery that it doesn't fly at
Yeah.
all.
And now Stankovic picks it up.
Stankovic. Kalish. And they have an opportunity to extend this to 10. Right here, right now.
Yeah.
And due to a low success rate of saving these free shots, I feel like this is very likely.
I feel like that's not going to be Kalish who scores. I have a feeling it's going to be whoever Kalish passes it to. It could be Henning. It could be Stankovic. It could be Kingsborough.
Kalish will take it herself. Saved by the goalkeeper.
Ooh.
Tipped again. Was she inside the crease? She was.
Now.
And they're going to pull her back, and they're going to start with the goalkeeper.
Yeah, and I wonder what that whistle is for.
I think she was inside the crease, Alec.
No, like the whistle after that, like.
Oh yeah, I think they just need to restart.
Oh, a nice play there by Kingsborough. Oh, she's in the crease again.
I think it's to restart where the foul happened. I think they took advantage of the situation. That's why they blew it. Goalie needs to get that out. Good defense from Kingsborough.
Yeah.
She's in a really bad position.
Yeah, and I don't know why she went out that far to pass that ball, and that's normally pretty dangerous.
And the goalie really walks back to her goal. Flag.
And yeah, that was pretty lucky there for York Catholic, because I mean that could have gone wrong in a lot of different ways.
Less than 10 minutes. We're more than halfway through our third quarter. Our second half, pardon me.
Yep.
13-4. It is not very likely that York Catholic will win this game. Whistle's blown.
It looks like they're getting another ball, or they're getting a ball back.
And the clock is stopped.
Yeah, and that's and a nice save there from.
Flag is out, and it'll be Garnet Valley ball.
Yeah, it looks like that. I'm wondering who that was. If that was on Garnet Valley or if that was on York Catholic. I guess it was on York Catholic, considering that the official put it away. Ow, oops. And the ball getting slippery again.
9:11 left to go.
Yeah, and good game for Garnet Valley here. I gotta be really impressed by the way they played.
York Catholic with the ball. Foul's called.
Yeah, and it's York Catholic's just. Oh. Yeah, and that's yeah, and that's yeah. Yeah, and that's just the way the game's gone for York Catholic, just not being able to get the shots off.
8:26 left to go. Doyle gets in close, balls loose. Foul's called.
Yeah, that's gonna be a pretty close free shot.
So this is a big opportunity for the big save opportunity for the Jaguars, because if you can score, that's huge on getting you out early.
Yeah, oh yeah, it definitely is. And Doyle is very fast, I will say that much.
Doyle lost the ball and fell right into McLaughlin's stick. Doyle very upset.
I'm not sure what. I'm not sure if she's upset herself or upset with the call.
I think she's upset with the call. She's definitely arguing with the official.
Yeah. I wasn't sure. I don't know what she'd be arguing about though. I mean, we've seen that consistently from both teams, like that kind of contact.
Foul on your Catholic.
Or it's gonna be out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Well, a nice job by Payon with the stick check there, or Payan. Oof.
Foul. Kendall D. Camillo takes the tumble. 6:52 left to go. Your Catholic, unfortunately, will not be leaving the Mo undefeated anymore. They will have a long drive back to York. And believe we know how that drive feels. It's not too happy.
Yeah, not really. No.
That stinks too because they're going to be getting back late. They must be tired from the game they're playing, not happy that they lost, and then, it's already late at night too.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, obviously it's not gonna be a fun drive.
6:16 left to go. Pine. Whistle blown. Free shot. 5:55 left to go. For the running clock.
Well, nice
Save.
save there.
Ball still in the air. Flag.
And then who's this gonna be on? Looks like it's gonna be on your Catholic.
Clock continues to run. 5:20 left to go.
Oof.
Oh, what a foul! And that's on Staples.
Yeah, and both the stables are very aggressive players. Well, I'll say that much. Definitely a lot of hard fouls, and both of them have obviously combined for three.
Ball still loose.
And that's gonna be on. That's gonna be yeah. So then, wait, who's it gonna be on? It's gonna be on Garnet Valley, I assume.
It will be on Garnet Valley. Olivia Kingsborough playing good defense.
I mean, your Catholic's trying to tighten up on defense, but they also can't seem to
Ball's loose.
to get any momentum on offense.
Foul there.
I'm not sure if Kayla. It looked like Kalish might have tripped over her own feet there just because of slippery ground. But anyways, that give Garnet Valley another opportunity.
Kalish for the double-digit lead. Saved. 3:44 left to go.
And this game is definitely being prolonged a little longer than it has to be.
Shot. Foul. Time. She's down, a little shaken up.
Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, definitely. Yeah, it was definitely a lot of momentum going toward the goal, and when you fall, it's gonna hurt a little bit.
So clock continues to run. 3:15 left to go. Shot. Scored. That's for Menser. That's her third of the game.
Yeah, and obviously your Catholic desperately needed to get a goal in any sense.
Actually, that's her second of the game. Pardon me, but yeah, go ahead, Alec.
Yeah, I mean, it's just definitely been a tough night for your Catholic. Only their fifth goal, very uncharacteristic of them. And but however, it's looking a little too late as there's only 3:07 left on the clock, with Garnet Valley up 8.
So we just approached 9 o'clock. 3:07 left to go. 13-5. It's an 8-point lead. I mean, you have to feel so happy if you're Garnet Valley with this game. This is the team right behind you in the standings in the state.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah, I mean the fact that you were able to win against this team, but dominate in this kind of fashion too, shows how good of a team they are, and it's going to give them a lot of. It's definitely going to give them a pretty nice push going in the for the lacrosse standings.
Mary Rose Berry with the ball.
And at this point, Garnet Valley is just going to hold it here.
I think you are right on it. 2:39 left to go. 13-5. It is cold. It finally stopped raining a couple minutes ago, so that's good. But it's wet and cold.
Yeah. Finally, it's starting to let up a little bit.
But Alec, we gotta walk down that hill. That's gonna be muddy, muddy, muddy.
Yeah, we'll figure out a way.
Shot
Oh.
off the bar. And a foul. We just hit the 2-minute mark, ladies and gentlemen. 13-5. The game's starting to slow down. Coach Bus is pulling up to take York Catholic away. And back to York.
Yeah.
Not with any wins, though.
Yeah, that's.
Shot, stick save.
And obviously, York Catholic would have wanted to come out of this game with a better win, with a better result. But this is a game they can obviously learn from. Find a way to get better. And for Garnet Valley, just whatever you're doing, keep doing it. It's working.
We'll be back on Tuesday for our next broadcast. Is that Lacrosse?
Yes, it is. That will be girls lacrosse again. I forget against two, but I know it's definitely girls. And then Monday there's a baseball. There's baseball. Tuesday lacrosse, girls lacrosse. Wednesday. And then Wednesday girls again girls softball, and then Thursday boys lacrosse. And then usually on Fridays and weekends normally there isn't anything.
All right, we just confirmed that girls lacrosse on Tuesday is going to be against arch rival Ridley. It'll also be senior night, so we may start a little earlier. We'll keep you updated.
Yeah. So now I think these games are now going to start shifting toward the nighttime.
Shot, scored. 13-6 and a goal by Shannon Staples. 52.5 left to go. It is now a 7-point lead. Again, Alec, you keep saying it, too little, too late.
Yeah, I don't. Again, it was missed assignment. I think one or two defensive missed assignments there from Garnet Valley. York Catholic taking advantage of that, but again, you're down 7 goals with under a minute to go. Math says that it's Garnet Valley is pretty much guaranteed to win here. And a good job by Staples, of course, getting that goal and taking advantage of that. And that's her third of the night, I believe, right? Yeah,
No, this is our first goal of the game.
Oh, well then. Oh, wait, must have been the other sister had 2 then.
No, so Olivia scored nothing. It's been Doyle with 3 and Menser with 2.
Menser, that's who it was. Yeah. Yeah. Finally, after all that hard fouling by the Staples, and their aggressive play, and I honestly like the way they do play there. They play to the whistle, and they finally get rewarded for it.
Less than 30 seconds now, hitting the 25-second mark. Garnet Valley will pass around. They will continue to remain undefeated, heading into senior night versus the Ridley Green Raiders.
Yeah.
Going to 10 seconds. That will.
Ooh, and that's going to be another goal.
That will be a goal. So 14-6, extending it to an 8-point lead with 10.2 left to go.
Yeah. A nice goal by Kingsborough, but and I'm surprised that they just don't let the clock run out at this point.
Yeah. Sophie Kingsborough with her second of the day. Makes it 14-6, 8-point lead, 10.2 left to go. I think they're just gonna forfeit the face-off here.
Yeah. Or no, they're not.
No, no,
They'll put Kingsborough out there.
So Kingsborough will face off. 10.2 left to go. You have a goal for second to catch up. That's not gonna happen. Actually, the ball may be in the air for 5 seconds, depending on how good you get the stick off.
Yeah. And it definitely would be nice for Garnet Valley to get a. Actually, well, it doesn't really matter what this result of the face-off is. Garnet Valley will win this game, and pretty comfortably too.
Ball's in the air. 8 seconds left to go. Whistle's blown. 7.3 left to go. They're rushing to get a goal. Hits the 5-second mark. One final opportunity. Drop by Staples. As time expires, and that will do it. 14-6. It is an 8-point win for Garnet Valley over 5th-ranked York Catholic. That is a big win for Garnet Valley as they just beat the team that's right behind them.
Yeah, and that's again a huge win tonight for Garnet Valley. You can't ask anything more from them. In every phase of the game, they looked fantastic. Only allowing 6 goals to an offense as powerful in York Catholic is, again, very impressive. And at this point, you're going to have to consider perhaps maybe they're the best team in the state. And
it's very debatable, but yeah, I believe that they are one of them. But just signing off here because it's gotten late. Ryan Liddy on camera, Alec Eskin on color commentary. I'm Ben Hoyt saying so long. Have a good weekend. Let's go.